Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm sharing something really personal. Something that completely changed my life. I'm going to tell you exactly how I paid off $20,000 of debt in just 1 year. A year ago, I was staring at that number, and it felt like a mountain I could never climb. I felt stressed, overwhelmed, and honestly, pretty hopeless. If you're feeling that way right now, I want you to know you are not alone. And there is absolutely a way out. The first thing I did was the hardest. I stopped avoiding it. I sat down and listed out every single dollar I owed. Credit cards, personal loans, everything. It was scary to see it all in one place. But it was also the first step toward taking back control. You can't fight an enemy you can't see, right? Once I knew the exact number, I could make a real plan. Next, I created what I call a bare bones budget. This wasn't about depriving myself of everything I loved forever, but about getting serious for a set period of time. I tracked every single penny I spent for a month. I used a simple app, but a notebook works just as well. It was eye-opening. I was spending so much on things that didn't really matter to me, like daily coffees, takeout lunches, and subscription services I barely used. Cutting those out wasn't as painful as I thought. I started making my coffee at home, packing my lunch, and I canceled all but one streaming service. These small changes added up to hundreds of dollars each month. That money, instead of just disappearing, now had a mission to destroy my debt. Then, I focused on the debt itself. I used the debt avalanche method. This means I listed my debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. I made the minimum payments on all of them, but any extra money I had from my budget cuts or any side income went straight to the debt with the highest interest rate. Psychologically, these was uki. Knocking out that first high-interest loan felt like a massive victory and gave me the momentum to keep going. But just cutting expenses wasn't going to be enough to hit my 1-year goal. I had to increase my income. I looked at the skills I already had. I'm decent at writing, so I started freelancing online, picking up small writing and editing jobs. I also turned a hobby, pet sitting for friends, into a small side business on weekends. It wasn't glamorous, and it meant sacrificing some free time. But every extra $100 was another chunk taken out of that mountain of debt. Seeing the balances go down month after month was the most motivating thing in the world. There were times I wanted to give up, to just go out for a fancy dinner or buy something new, but I kept my goal front and center. I literally wrote $20,000 in 1 year on a sticky note and put it on my bathroom mirror so I could see it every single day. And then it happened. 12 months later, I made the final payment. The feeling of being completely debt-free was indescribable. It was a feeling of freedom, of lightness, of knowing that I had accomplished something I once thought was impossible. My journey wasn't magic. It was about facing the truth, making a plan, being disciplined, and staying focused on the end goal. If primera kaya nidu, yet I truly believe you can too. It starts with the decision to take back control of your financial life. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope it gives you some inspiration and practical ideas. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on personal finance and intentional living. I'd love to hear about your own journeys in the comments below. See you in the next video.